Pemandu Chief Idris Jala has moved speedily in his mission to fix the FGV mess. According to PM Najib, the former minister has wrapped up his investigation and has in fact completed a report on the matter. However, the Prime Minister wants Idris to look into some of the measures and options available to FGV first. He says Putrajaya will make a proper announcement regarding the next step forward for the plantation conglomerate and pledged to make the best decision for FGV based on 3 principles: the company's laws, good governance and fair process. The KL High Court has ruled in favour of Stone Master Corp's major shareholders, stating that the EGM held on May 30th is valid. The latest ruling sees the immediate removal of Stone Master's MD Koh Mui Tee and Executive Director Lee Hwa Cheng from the company's board of directors and the company. It also sees the appointment of 8 new directors who assumed their respective position today. The court this morning set aside an ex parte injunction order that had been granted to Koh on June 2nd. The injunction would have prevented the implementation of the resolutions passed at the recent EGM. The High Court has fixed August 1st for the inter partes hearing for the injunction. Astro Malaysia says first quarter earnings shrank marginally on lower EBITDA and rise in net finance costs. However, this was offset by lower depreciation of property, plant and equipment. Net profit inched 3% lower to 195.8 million ringgit. Top line was down nearly 3% to 1.33 billion ringgit. The satellite broadcaster declared a first interim dividend of 3 cents per share. Despite the relatively subdued consumer sentiment, it remains cautiously optimistic for the rest of the fiscal year. The group is currently repositioning its business with emphasis towards personalization, mobility and interactivity with customers, and believes it will remain cash generative and focus on investing in its growth strategy. JAG is expecting revenue to grow by up to 30% from a year ago on the back of e-waste management contracts. Chairperson Stacey Tan says the company has secured 40% more e-waste jobs and that the company hopes to register at least 100 million ringgit in revenue for FY17. In the previous fiscal year, JAG registered net profit of 2 million ringgit as opposed to a net loss of 19.79 million ringgit previously. Revenue shrunk 2% to 82.91 million ringgit. Going forward, JAG is aiming for a 50-50 income contribution from its e-waste and property businesses. The company, which recently ventured into property development, is expecting to launch up to 3 projects within 5 years. Anzo Holdings has backed a 10 million ringgit contract to revitalize Selayang Hot Spring near Selangor's Batu Caves. Anzo says its wholly owned unit, Harvest Court Construction, received a letter of award from KL Northgate, which appointed Harvest Court as the main contractor for the project. The contract is not expected to have any material effects on the company's share capital and shareholding structure. However, it is expected to contribute positively to the group's EPS, net asset per share and gearing. Anzo plans to fund the contract via internally generated funds and/or external borrowings. It expects to complete the project by January 9, 2019.